Hello everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So today I am going to explain next concept of our multi-threading. I hope you have seen my last video. In that already I have explained how to create thread using thread class and what is the thread lifecycle, and also what all the important method and constructor we have in our thread class. Till this part already I have completed. The guys who didn't watch my previous video, so please go and watch all the video what already uploaded on the YouTube. Then you'll come to this section, this today discussion. Your understanding will be more clear, guys. So today I am going to explain how to create thread using thread class, theoretical as well as coding, and same how to create thread with the help of runnable interface as well, with coding section also. So both the thing I will explain with the code base. So if you understand with code base, then you should not have any confusion, and also you can remember forever. Great guys. So without any further delay, we'll start our discussion how to create thread with the help of thread class and also with the runnable interface. Guys, see. So our agenda of this today's discussion is how to create a thread using threads class and runnable interface. Both the approach I will explain with theoretical as well as coding. And guys, one important interview question: which approach is the best, using thread class or using runnable interface? So the guy who knows very well, please do me comment. Otherwise, also I will explain in this video also. Okay, so which approach is the best, using thread class or using runnable interface? Correct. Let's start guys our discussion. I hope guys you have seen in my last video already I have explained how to create thread using thread class. I have given the step, but I didn't written the code guy. But today I will explain with the code base. Then your understanding will be more clear guy. So let's understand first with theoretical guy one more time. So guy, first thing, so we have mentioned here 4 step guy. If you would like to create a thread using thread class, so this 4 step you need to aware guy. You should understand. Then you can create the thread using thread class very easily guy. So first step guy, your class should be extend from thread class. Step number 1. Then guys, second number is what? Step 2. So you need to override one method, that is a run method. This method need to override. Then get third step, you need to create the object of your class. Right? And get fourth step, you need to call what? A start method to activate the run method. This point guy you need to understand. Same thing I will explain with the code base also. And I will show you how to create a thread using this thread class. Guys, see, then next. This is a new for you because in last video I didn't explain guys. So only I have told we have 2 approach. First approach is our class should extend from thread class, and second approach, our class should implement our runnable interface. I will explain guys what is runnable interface, don't worry. So guys, this is second approach which also most important. In the interview room, interview may ask, do you know both the approach or only one approach? If you will tell to them, yes, I know both the approach, then will more appreciated your knowledge. Okay guys? See, in this means if you are going to create thread using runnable interface, only one step will increase guys. Only one step will increase. Using thread class, we have 4 steps, but guys, using runnable interface, we have 5 steps. I will explain guys why one more extra step we have in our runnable interface if you are going to create your thread. Okay guys, don't worry, I will explain very depth guys. So guys, first step, we need to implement our class from runnable interface. That thing you need to keep in mind guys. Okay. Then guys, second step, same, you need to what? Override one run method. Correct? This point get till same. what we have in our using thread class, and guy with using runnable. This step also same guy. Third step guy, you can see here, if you are going to what create thread of your my thread class, okay? So guy, you need to create the object of your thread class. Till this point guy also same. Step number 3 guy, till same. I hope you understood guy. Guys see, from step number 4 it's changing guy. In step number 4 the concept is changing guy here. Understand guy. You can see guy, in step number 4 I am creating thread class object. I am creating thread class object. Then you may have one question, why Amit we are going to create thread class object? Guys see, because the answer guy, why we are going to create thread class object, because as of now you can see we are implementing our class with runnable interface. In runnable interface we don't have any start method guy. We don't have any start method. So how you can activate run method guy? Yes or no? If you don't have a start method in runnable interface, so we cannot activate our run method. Why guy? Because we are going to call a start method. Yes or no guy? See, you can see point number state number 5 guy. We are calling th.start. So guy, first you need to create the thread class object. In thread class constructor we need to pass our class object guy. You can see step number 3. I have created my thread empty equal to new my thread. This is our class object guy. My thread is our class, custom class. Already we have created the object of our class guy. My thread empty equal to new method. Guys see, if we are going to pass this empty reference guy, reference of our class in thread class constructor, you can see here step number 4, we are passing here our class reference to the thread class constructor. Correct guy? Then we can get the start method guy, because in thread class we have a start method, you know very well, right? Correct guy? So guy, you can see th guy, thread th equal to new thread. I am passing our class reference in the constructor of thread class. Then guy, we will get a start method guy. Correct? So guy, you can see th.start. Then guy, we can call the run method internally, what you know very well. And also guy, for understanding purpose I mentioned as a note. Guys see, we have a start method inside thread class, not in runnable interface. So we need to create thread class object first. Yes or no guys? So we need to create thread class object first and pass the our custom class reference guy. See, this empty reference inside the thread class constructor guy I am passing here. You can see. Correct guy? Yes. Then guy, we can call directly th.start and you will get the our run method, what? Thread operation guy. Correct? So guy, that is our theoretical knowledge, but it's not sufficient guy. Definitely I will explain with the code base as well, so your clarity will be more clear guy. Correct? I hope you understood guy. Don't worry guy, I will explain with the code base as well. Guys see, so that's I mentioned here. Let's move to IDE and learn how to code. It's really very easy guy. Correct? So guy, now we'll move our IDE guy. So guys see, already I'm on the IDE. So I will create one package guy, understand? So in that package guy, I will explain all the multi-threading question guy. Multi-threading what? Our code guy. I will create one package guy, com.app.multithreading concept. So yeah, I'm creating one what package for multi-threading concepts. Finish guy. Guys see, I have created one package com.app.multithreading concepts. Guys, in this package I am going to get class and I will show how it's working. Guys see, first I will show you how to create the thread using thread class guy. First I will explain first approach guy, how to create a thread using thread class. So guy, I need to create one class guy, just my class name is guy my thread. Guy, please be focused, it's very easy guy, only you need to be conscious. Guys see, I'm creating one main method as well. Finish. Guys see, I have created one class guy, the class name is my thread. Okay, and guy, what I have explained, I hope you have remember. So we have four approach, four step guy. We have four step to create a thread using thread class. Correct guy? First step guy, you need to extend your class from thread class guy. Extends thread. Correct guy? This is guy our first step I have done. First step I have done. Then I am going to override one method. That method is run method. That is guy second step. So I will explain very shortly guy. In very short I will explain this run method guy. Guy, you can go in thread class. You can see guy, thread class guy internally implement with runnable interface. You can see guy. Guy, in the runnable interface, this is guy one run method. So guy, that run method I will override guy. This run method only I will override. And also you need one thing, also you need to understand one thing here. So this runnable interface is functional interface. You can see here, this runnable interface is a functional interface. Most of the candidate or guys knows what is functional interface. The interface which have only one abstract method. The interface which contain only one abstract method, that is called functional interface. So runnable interface also containing only one abstract method guy. This runnable interface also containing only one abstract method, that is run method. You can see here. Why abstract method? Why it is abstract method guy? Because you can see there is no any body for this run method. That's why it is abstract method. Okay, I have understood. So the runnable interface containing only one abstract method, that's why it is called what? Functional interface. So now let's back. See, so we have one run method. The run method we need to override this place. So I am overriding this run method, void run method, right? Yes. You can see this is giving error. You know why? This run method giving error. You know why? You can see here, change method visibility to public. Change method visibility to public. You know why? Because by default the access modifier is default. Yes or no? The access specifier is default. So you need to provide what? Visibility as a public. As a public. See, I have changed the what? Modifier default to public. Then you can see there is no any issue in that. Correct? I have understood again. So after overriding this thing, you can see here what mentioned. Override this java.line.thread class, and this thread class and runnable both are in java.line package. What guys? You need to understand this thing also. This thread class and runnable both are available inside the java.line package. So already I have done the overriding of this run method. That is step number 2. Step number 2 we have done. Okay. So in this place, as of now, I am going to print simple statement. Sysout, that is child thread, because we are going to create this thread guy. That's why child thread we can say, right? Child thread. Then guy, we have done second step. Then our third step, I hope you know, right? So third step means what? You need to create the object of your class. You need to create the object of your class. So your class is my thread. You can see here, your class is my thread. So you know very well how to create object. If you don't know, no worries. Just I am bring in coming time guy oops concept. Already explained in some video oops concept. The guys who don't know, please go and watch how to create the object. So guys, see, if you like to create object, so how guy you can see here. So class name and guy our reference of the class equals to what? New our class name, correct? That is a constructor, correct? Yes. So guys, see, I have created the object of our class, that is my third class. Guys, that is our third step. Keep in mind, guys. If you would like to create a thread, that means you need to follow 4 steps. First step is you need to extend your class from the thread class. First step. Second step, you need to override run method. Then get third step, you need to create the object of your class. Guys, my thread is class, and for this class I would like to create thread. That's why guys I am going to create a thread. Correct? Yes. Then guys I am going to call the run method guy. I am going to call run method. So that empty dot start method. You can see guys empty dot. If you're creating empty dot, you can see guys so many method you can see here. Guys, the almost all the methods we have thread class and object class guys. By default, whatever the method is available inside the object class and what method of thread class, you can see here guys. Great. All the method guys we have in our thread class and object class. That's why you can see all the method here. So guys, our method is what? A start method. See guys, you can get here a start method. Correct? Yes. Guys, see, you know one thing, right? So what is a start method guys? Can you go inside a start method guys? Yes, you can go. Guys, see, this start method internally calling run method guys. This thing you need to understand as well. A start method internally calling the what guy? Run method. Keep in mind guys. So if you're going to call a start method and restart, that means indirectly it will call run method and it will execute our created thread guy. Correct? Yes. Guys, see, but if you would like to know, so in this case guy, you can see you are creating 2 threads. One thread by yourself and one thread creating JVM. Okay, that is main thread. So that's why I'm printing here. So at least you'll come to know 2 thread is creating here guys. One thread created by JVM and one thread created by us. Guys, you can see I'm mentioning here guys what? This is main thread. Correct guys? Main thread. So in this case, in this program guys, we have 2 thread. One thread created by us. Yes or no? That is empty.start. And guys, second thread created by JVM. That is guys main thread. Correct? So guys, once I will run the application, we'll see the result. It's coming or not guys. And guys, I hope you understood. We have done 4 steps. First step guys, our class extends from thread class. First step. Second step guys, we have done override the run method, right? Third step guys, we have created object our my thread class. Then guys, after creating the object, we have called a start method. Due to that, internally we call run method guys. Guys, so that's why I'm mentioning here also here step 1. So guys, you can remember forever. You not forget. So if you would like to create a thread, so how many steps you need to follow, you can mention it guys. That is guys step number 2. Step 2 guys. And guys, this is step 3. Step 3. And guys, that is step 4. Guys, I hope you understood guys. The same thing I'll explain in third class also. Correct? Guys, see, now I will run the application. We'll see the result. It's coming as expected or not. Guys, see, our expected result should be what? Child thread and main thread. Correct guys? Run the application, we'll see the result, guys. Guys, see. Main thread, child thread. Guys, this child thread we have created with this call, guys. With start method, we can see this child thread. But guys, can you tell me this thread can be called or not? Did we call this thread, guy, main thread? So did we call this main thread? No, guy, not at all. We called to print this main thread, guys. By default you can see this main thread, because this main thread is created by JVM to perform our operation. That's why you can see printing this thing, guy. Correct, guy? I hope you understood, guy. Guy, you can see if I'm going to comment this line, guy, I'm going to comment this line, then you can see what result will print, guy. Here, guy, you can see, guys, see only main thread. That means, guy, if you are not going to call a start method, that means your thread is not created. Correct, guy? So only one thread is running here, that is main thread. That thread we didn't created. This has created by JVM by default every time. Correct, guy? I hope, guy, you understood. So how to create a thread using what? Thread class. That means our class should be extended with thread class. Then you can see the result. Excuse me. So, guys, this is the first approach how to create a thread using our thread class. So, guys, see one question here. Guys, see, if you are going to call, guy, this start method 2 times, guy, suppose empty dot start, guy, you can see, if you can call 2 times empty dot start, guy, tell me what should be the result, guy. So it will print 2 times child thread, or, guy, it will give error, guy, it will give error, guy, it will give exception, guy, it will throw exception, guy, illegal argument state exception, guy, it will throw what, guy? Illegal argument state exception, guy. You can see I will run the application, then will confirm, guy, yes or no. Guys, see, illegal thread state exception, guy, yes or no. Illegal, not argument, guy, illegal state illegal thread, guy, illegal thread state exception, guy, you can see here. So if you will call 2 times state method, that means it will confuse. So that's why it will throw exception, illegal thread state exception, guy. Guys, see, I hope you understood. And, guy, you can see here child thread and main thread is printing. Great, guy. I hope you understood. Guy, this is our first approach by which you can create the thread. Now, guy, I am going to explain second approach, guy. Now I'm going to explain second approach, which is most important as well. This is also most important, guy. Also, you need to understand that concept, guy. So, guy, let's move. I will create one more, what, guy? Class. With that class, guy, I will explain that thing, guy. Correct? Yes, guy. I will create one class. The class, guy, what? You can say my thread app. Okay, my thread application. Correct, guy? This is our, guy, class, and, guy, I am going to get one main method as well. Correct, guy? You can see. So, guy, you know very well, guy, what should be the approach, guy? What should be the approach for this, guy? So, guy, till our step number 3, guy, till step number 3, both things are same, guy. till step number 3 step are same guy. So guys, first I need to do here what? I need to implement our class from the what? Runnable interface. Only change guy extend in thread class. Using thread class we are doing extend our class from the thread class, but in this case we are going to implement our class from the runnable interface. Guys, you can see here. So implements what? Runnable guy. Yes or no? Guy, you can see runnable is available in our java.lang page. Already I told you. Correct? Guys, see. Guy, do you have any idea why this issue is coming, guy? Because in runnable interface, you can see, guy, if you're going to go inside the runnable interface, already explain, guy, while explaining thread class. So guys, this method is abstract method, right? This runnable interface is a functional interface, and the functional interface means what, guys? You will have only one abstract method, right? So guys, this abstract method you need to give implementation. Yes or no? Guys, you need to provide the implementation of abstract method if you are going to implement your class from the runnable interface. Correct? So guys, you need to provide what? Implementation, guy. You can see here, add an implement method. Guy, I'm clicking here. Correct? You can see, guy. So guy, this method we need to implement. Yes or no? Correct, guy. I am keeping up, guy. Yes? Any question, guy? I hope you don't have any question till now, because this is a simple, guy. So I have implement our class from the runnable interface. Then I have implemented this run method. This is a override method. You can see here. Correct? Yes. Guys, see, in this method, if I would like to print something, guys, see, suppose sys out. Guys, sys out, right? Guys, see, child thread created using a what? Using runnable interface. Yes or no? Using runnable interface. Correct? Yes, guy. So guys, see, now third step, guy. But guy, please be concentrated. Very easy, guy. This approach also very easy, guy. So guy, what is third approach? First, I need to create the object of our class, guy. So guy, this class is got my thread app. My thread app is our class, guy. Correct? Yes. So I need to create the object of our class, guy. So my thread app, my th app, okay, equals to what? New my thread app. Okay, guys, this thing, guys, very simple. I have created the object of our class, guys. Guys, see, now twist came into a picture. Means now our understanding will be changed here. Concept will be changed. Why, guys? See, now, guys, I need to create the thread class object. Now I have to create thread class object. You may have one question, Amit, why we need to create thread class object, guys? Guys, see, tell me one thing. If you would like to call a start method, so guys, this start method is available in which class, guys? Because as of now you can see our class is implementing with runnable interface. But guys, if you are going to activate run method, that means you need to call a start method. Yes or no? But guys, this start method is available in which class, guys? Thread class. So guys, that's why you need to create the thread class object. Guys, see, thread th equals to what? New thread. Correct? I have created thread class object. Guys, see, after creating thread class object, guys, we can happily pass this reference into our thread class constructor. Yes or no, guys? Tell me. Very simple, guys. Because if you would like to use thread class method, so we need to pass this reference to thread class constructor, then you can get easily all the method. Correct, guys? Because in thread class we have a start method. Correct, guys? Yes, guys, see, now you can very happily call, guys, th dot start. Guys, you can see th dot start. Then, guys, if you write it th dot start, then happily you can print this statement, guys. Why? Because if you're going to go start method, only you're going to activate run method. If you're going to comment this th dot start, guy, you are not able to print child class task. Yes or no, guy? But you can print main class thread task, guy. Suppose if I'm going to write this, guy, this time, guy, I'm writing what? Main thread, guy, because this is a main, so this created by JVM by default. We are not going to create this thread, guy. This has created by what? JVM, guy, by default every time. So, guys, this is main thread. Guys, yes or no? Yes, I hope, guys, you are understanding. Are you with me, guys? Guys, see, now if I will run the application, guys, we'll see the result. What result in printing, guys? So, guys, both the result print, guys. So, guys, child thread created using runnable interface and main thread, both the thing, guys, will print here. Guys, see, as per, guys, understanding, guys, this is our first step. This is our first step. Step number first. Step number first. And this is step number second. Step number second. And this is step number 3. Step number 3. Right? Yes. And this is step number 4. Step number 4. And this is step number 5. Step number 5. So already I mentioned this thing. So if you are going to create thread with the help of thread class, that time you need to understand 4 steps. If you are going to create thread with the help of runnable interface, that time you need to follow 5 steps. So what is extra step? That is line number 19. Yes or no? Why this extra step came into picture? Because start method we don't have in our runnable interface. This start method is available inside our thread class. Correct? So if you will create thread class object, only we can pass our class reference into that. Then you can able to call th.start. Correct? Because start method is available inside our thread class. That's the reason, guys. So you see, now I will run the application. We'll see the result. What result it's printing, guys. Guys, see, main thread, guy, printing by default, because this statement I didn't call to print. I didn't call anything to print this thing, guy, but I have called this printing for this statement, guy, th.start. If you are going to comment this line, guy, if you're going to comment this line, guy, if you will run the application, you will see the difference, guy. You will see the difference, guys. See, you are not able to see your child class statement, guy, child thread statement, guy. Yes or no? This is, guy, child thread statement. Okay? You are not able to see. Why? Because you are not going to call a start method to what? Initiate the run method. Okay? If you're going to uncomment, so you can see very easily both the thread is generating, our thread as well as main thread also. You can see main thread and child thread created using runnable interface. Yes or no? That is the, guy, main difference between what? Using thread class and using runnable interface. So if you keep remember only 5 steps in runnable interface and 4 steps using thread class, that's enough for understanding about creating a thread. Nothing else, guy. Correct? Yes. Then, guy, one most important interview question came into picture. So if you will have both approach, if you will have both the approach, which approach is the best? Yes or no, guy? This question is most important, guy, because if you have two approach to create a thread, if you have two approach to create a thread, then which approach is the best? Correct? So guys, see, any idea, guy, which approach is the best? Please do me comment. Okay, if you know. Guys, see, I'm giving the clue, guy, which approach is the best. In my offline class, guy, in my offline class, most of the candidate is telling what? Creating using thread class, guy. If you're going to create a thread using thread class, this is the best approach. But guy, it is absolutely wrong. What, guy? It is absolutely wrong. Because when I'm asking why you're telling this thing, using thread class is the best, the candidate is telling, sir, less step, but easy to implement. But guy, not like that. Everything easy is not become a perfect. Good? Guy, using runnable interface is the best approach, guy. Using runnable interface is the best approach. Then you may have one question, Amit, why this approach is the best? Why this approach is the best? Correct? So guy, that thing I am going to explain now. Please be concentrated. Correct, guy? Yes. Guys, you know very well, right? So when we are working for high level project, guy, when you are working for high level project, in that, guy, most of the class inherited from other class. Yes or no? This thing you know very well, correct? If you're working with high level project, multiple class, multiple interface are there, guy, correct? So guy, so in that, most of the class inherited from other class, correct? Guys, suppose understand here, I am giving some clue, guy. Suppose, guy, if class guy A extends B, guy. Suppose a class A extends B. Guy, tell me, if you need to create thread of class A, guy. Guy, tell me, if you need to create thread of class A. So guy, so can you create this thread of this class, guy? Is it not possible, guy? You should know why. Guy, you should know why. If you would like to create the thread of class A, is it possible to create? No, guy. Why? Because you cannot do, guy, like that. Tell me, guy, can you do like that? Tell me, guy, can you do like that? Not possible, guy. Why? Because Java not supported multiple inheritance. Yes or no, guy? Because Java doesn't allow multiple inheritance. So guy, then what is the second way to create thread, guy, of a class A? Then what is the alternative approach to create the thread of class A, guy? Guy, very simple. Then guy, very simple, you can what? Remove this thing. Directly you can use what? Implements. Yes or no, guy? Implements what? Runnable. Guy, yes or no? Very simple, you can use what? Implements runnable. Correct? So guy, that's why we can say runnable, using creating a thread using runnable interface is the best approach. I hope, guy, you understood. If you are going to create a thread for class A, you cannot. Why? Because if class A extends B, then you cannot use the extends what? Thread, because Java doesn't support the multiple inheritance. But in same case, if you're going to use implements runnable, then directly you can create the object, then you can create the thread of class A. Correct, guy? That is, guy, the region, that is the main region. Mostly we need to use what? Runnable interface, creating the what? Thread. Correct, guy? That thing, guy, from this video, I hope you understood completely. Correct? So how to create a thread using thread class and how to create thread using runnable interface. You need to understand only 4 steps for the using thread class and 5 steps for using runnable interface. Only 4 steps, 5 steps. In both the approach, you remember, then your life becomes very easy to create a thread. Correct, guy? It makes sense as per my understanding. If you understood such concept, how to create thread using thread class and using runnable interface, that's enough for you as of now. Even you are freshers, even you are what, intermediate or experienced, this concept is enough for you. Thank you, guys. So that's it from this video. If you like my video, guys, please like, share, subscribe. Good, guys. So I will bring such a video in front of you in coming time, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Have a nice day and take care.